So Plarium has just released a favourite raid feature in 2025 survey, and it's really important that you and I partake in it, because if there is a time to have your voices heard, this will be it. A link to the survey will be in the pinned comment below, but before you jump in to answer those questions, how about you see what my answers will be, and then we'll take a look at some of the audience's opinions on Reddit. I've already answered a few of these questions just to see what it was like. Yes, I am 18 and over. So, we held several major raid events in 2025. We'd love to know which one made the biggest impression on you. Please rate each of the following raid events from 2025 on a 1 to 10 scale, where 1 is entirely unenjoyable and 10 is awesome. And then we have Alice's Adventure, Raid TMNT, Festival of Creation, and Chaos Awakes. So I actually haven't been around for 3 of these events. That's Alice's Adventure, Festival of Creation, and Chaos Awakes. I am gutted I didn't get Alice the Wanderer. I really did want her, but I had to get her Anorak because she is a better legendary in my opinion. So I'm sad I missed out on that. But I don't have any opinions on these. But I do have an opinion on TMNT. So I think for a new player, I would actually go around the 6 or 7 area, because when you're new, you just can't participate in pretty much any of those. But you do get Mikey, which I think is really, really cool. So I would actually lean a bit more to about 7 there. But I think for longer term players who have hoarded accordingly, I would say 8. And I think because the event got leaked, I think some people would even push it to a 9. Because they could, plan accordingly for what they want to get and what turtle they want to invest in. But for me, I'll put it on 8, I think, because I did get Mikey, and I did enjoy it, and it was great to see the community really enjoy it as well. So that will also be my favourite event of the 4 as well. So moving on. Why did you choose Raid Shadow Legends as your favourite event? Because I'm actually going to say because the event got leaked on Reddit before it went live. It allowed me to plan my resources accordingly to get which champion I wanted the most from the event. It also encouraged me to financially invest into the sub event I was interested in the most. There you go. That's what I'm going to put. I think just letting them know that because the event got leaked, it actually made the event a lot better, is really important, because I really want Plarium to understand that, and maybe you guys do as well, or maybe you don't. That's totally fine. So this year, Raid Shadow Legends also released many new features and updates to existing ones. Please rate each of the following raid features from 2025 on a 1 to 10 scale, where 1 is entirely unenjoyable and 10 is awesome. Faction Wars Hard Mode. I haven't actually been able to use that because I'm still relatively a newer player. Plarium Play minigame. I actually really enjoyed this. I actually really enjoyed it. It got a bit stale near the end because you are playing the same thing over and over again to get like rewards from it. So there is no difference in gameplay besides like the final stage where you were fighting a boss. This was the one where you're playing as Elhain, and it's kind of like a Vampire Survivor-esque sort of gameplay, which I really enjoyed. But I'll give that an 8. It could have made it more interesting down the line rather than it feeling a bit like a chore near the end. Reward calendar. I'm assuming that's the login thing. Is that new? If that's new, then I'll give that an 8. I think that it really heavily incentivizes people to play every day. The Coalition event. I actually I don't think I was a part of that, so I'm gonna have to put no opinion. Live Arena Seasonal League. Again, I wasn't a part for that. Leaderboards. I mean, for me, not so much, because you keep getting that annoying notification every time you log in, and I'm not a part of the leaderboards. I don't really care at the moment. Maybe for late game that would be quite nice, but an option to turn it off until you actually want it, or it comes into play when you become more of an end game account, maybe. I'm not sure. New relics. I don't have an opinion on that because I'm not fully aware of it either. As you can tell, I am actually kind of a new player. Siege updates, the same as that, no opinion. And then Shadow Phase Classic Arena. I don't know what that is either. I see, I'm still learning all these things, so I can only really give my opinion on what I know. But I will actually say the minigame was my favourite, by far. The login is nice, but the minigame is actually a minigame. It introduced a new style of gameplay to Raid Shadow Legends that I wasn't expecting. It required me to play manually more, and thus kept me engaged for longer. However, playing the same levels again and again for rewards was a bit tedious. There we go. Because I think this is what Plarium wants, right? They want to be able to give you rewards whilst playing games or mini events or mini games that are actually really, really fun. So like you're having a ton of fun and you're getting rewards for it. Like that is like the best case scenario. Why would you want this to be a slog for all your players? You know? Okay, moving on. A great many quality of life improvements were introduced to Raid in 2025. Please rate each of these following quality of life improvements from 2025 on a 1 to 10 scale, where 1 is entirely unenjoyable and 10 is awesome. Instant upgrade in Tavern and Faction Guard consumption. Instant upgrade in the Tavern and Faction Guardian consumption. I don't know what that means. So I have no opinion on that because I don't know what that means. Free gear removal, I will say, it kind of blows my mind that up until August this year, it actually cost to remove gear off your champions. That's wild to me. And no wonder why like people were like pissed, because I'd be pretty mad about that as well. The fact that you can remove it and just put it on a different champion is so helpful. So I'm actually going to put that as a 10 because I really like that. Summoning champions directly into the reserve result. I know what this is. I've not used it, but I'm going to put that in 8. I think people really enjoy that. Gears substat filter. I've not used that, but I'm assuming I'm going to use that at some point as well. So I'm going to put that as a 7. Maybe a 6, because that's quite nice. Balsal balance changes. I have no opinion because I don't really know what those changes are. The ability to sell equipped gear. I'm sure. I think that would be quite nice. I'll put that at 7. Super raids on the Minotaur Labyrinth. I really like that. I'm going to put that at 9. Oil and extract mixers. Is that where you can mix smaller potions into larger ones? Because if that is the case, that's going as like an 8, maybe even a 9, if I knew if it was exactly that. Cut-off timer change for the Classic Arena Platinum tier. I have no opinion on that because I'm not in Platinum. Advanced quest rebalanced. I have not been doing the advanced quests either, so I can't give an opinion. Super raids in the campaign. So yeah, I guess that helps with some of the missions, so I'll put that as a 6. Market updates, no opinion. Hydra quick battles, I've not been using that either. Additional champion filters. I'm sure that's quite a nice 6, sure. Claymore button for rewards, yep, that's nice. Put that at 7. Background multi-battles. I've not been able to unlock this yet because you need to be level 45, but I bet this is super nice, so I'm going to put that at 9. That's crazy. I didn't realise that was a 2025 feature. I thought it was a 2024 one. Tag Team Arena tier expansion. Attack scroll counters in siege battles. Reading through all of this, I didn't realise how bad it was in Raid Shadow Legends back in 2024, man. Like, apparently 2025 has been, like, introduced a lot of things I thought should have been in the game right from the get-go. So this is crazy to me as a new player. Which one of these 2025 quality of life improvements was your favourite? I would say, I really want to say background multi-battles because I really want that. I'm really, really looking forward to it. But I think free gear removal is just something that's really, really nice. I think. I just think it matters a lot. That is just more. It allows you to be more agile, a bit more. There's not punishment for making mistakes and stuff like that. on putting wrong gear on wrong champions, etc. Why did you choose... Oh, there you go. Made players like myself more agile and less punishing for new players who are learning how gear works in general. Right, we're near the end now. We're nearly done. A few final questions. What is your play level in Raid? So I'm actually 1 to 40, but I have two. I've been playing on 2 accounts. I got one up to like level 30, and then I had to get another one from 1 to 30. So, you know, that's why I'm slowed down a bit. Is there anything else you wanted to say about how 2025 in Raid, how 2025 went in Raid Shadow Legends? I really enjoyed the TMTN event, but because I was such a new player, I just couldn't participate in any of the sub-events because I did not have the resources to achieve a significant prize or champion. There we go. That's true, you know, like as a new player I just couldn't get involved in any of it. I just had to watch all you guys have fun. You know, that is unless I wanted to spend over $500 without spending well over $300 because I did not have the resources to achieve a significant prize or champion. There we go. And then there we go. That is the survey. So let's take a look at what some people said on Reddit. So Huckleberry Spin said, I let them know that the leak at the beginning of TMTN event that there would be a guaranteed way to get each turtle was really good and allowed the community to plan and set their expectations. So yeah, discussing the leak, being able to plan your own expectations, I totally agree. I encourage them to do the same. Do this for future events where available. Free regearing was the MVP, followed by quick battles and super raids for Minnow and campaign at third. Now, I want free relic regear. Ah, that's right, yeah, because you can farm champions on 12 free. So yeah, super raids makes a lot of sense. Man, that was 2025? Wow. And practice test modes for bosses with infinite quick keys for practice runs that don't waste my attempts for hours of time daily to Theorycraft. Okay, nice. Good year overall. Many nice quality of life improvements. Probably too much power creep. I'm assuming that he's talking about the turtles, because everyone is saying the turtles are like insane. Like they are the SS tier within the game. So yeah, that is the opinions that people have had on Plarium and Raid Shadow Legends in 2025. Let me know how your survey goes and what you suggested in the survey. I'd love to hear your opinions. And let me know if you agreed with some of my answers as well, because I'm a new player. So if I have wrong opinions that are completely wild because they're incorrect, I'd love to know. But other than that, guys, I've been Charlie. You've been watching Bovine Raid. And if you want to check any of these videos on either side of me right now, you can check them out right now.